When I see two women together, I'm like, okay, whatever. When I see two guys, it make me mad.
That's because you gonna be mad?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, that's because you must want all the men. She like, why you with a woman?
She be like, oh damn, he was fine. I could have had some of that ding dong.
Exactly.
And now he is wasted.
So being a black man in the military, did you ever experience any like racism being like from within yeah, thank you. Within the army?
You know, that's a hard question, but you experience racism in everything that you do.
Yeah.
But I would say 95% of the time, no.
Is it more like a brotherhood?
Because it's more of a brotherhood and, you know, a family and and whatever. But what I have found is that there are a lot of people who with preconceived notions who came in. And so they would, I remember a comment made, the only black person I've ever saw was on the Cosby Show. But the thing was, and he made several comments, but the comments that he were making, they were very offensive to black people. But he was so ignorant about the situation that he didn't know that they were offensive.
Okay.
And so while other people got angry, right, which rightfully so, and you got to keep in mind, at this time, we're talking about 18-year-olds.
Right.
At the time, we just, the other 18-year-old black men, whatever, were offensive and stuff like that. And for me, it was more about education, because I had to turn around and be like, why do you think that? And when he told me his backstory, every comment he ever made from that point moving forward, I knew why he made it, because that was the way that he was raised from the time that he was a kid, right? I could tell you a story. This is the craziest thing, but I remember him telling me that he was told and he was raised to believe that black people grow horns and sprout tails at night.
Wow.
Right, seriously. But the crazy thing is, as stupid as it may sound, I actually genuinely think he believed it.
Well,
you know?
He weird.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how you were raised. He's weird. You really believe him? Okay,
hey,
weirdo.
I don't know. I come across some crazy people, but I would say 95% of the time, I don't come across any racism. Not when it comes to just everyday activities or whatever case may be. So I'm fortunate to have done that for a while.
Who'd you vote for?
What, this last election? You mean the previous Trump? Who do you think I voted for? Hillary.
I don't think you voted for Trump.
No, I didn't vote for, I'm just letting it be known, I did vote for Hillary.
When you're in the Army, do you have to vote?
It's not mandatory to vote. I mean, I encourage people to vote. I mean, your voice needs to be heard.
I really never knew. I thought if you're in the Army, if you're in the armed forces, you have to vote because, you know, whatever. Fighting for the country, you definitely want to choose who is making these choices. Ooh, it's hot than a mofo.
It is, and I'm loving it.
It's hot than a mofo. You love it? You like being hot?
I thought you were talking about the sauce.
Oh, no, the hot, I like the spice. I got it mild because I wasn't sure if you could handle it, you know? I was like, you know, my baby brother, you know. I mean, I'm
no. You got it right.
No, I mean,
thanks, sis. I appreciate
my
that.
grandpa.
Yeah.
I'm editing that out.
No, that's not getting
editing that out. Shit. Oh, that's good.
So now that you've been married, like, what has it been going on? 4 years now?
4 years. It's over 4 years.
Is the struggle of being in a same-sex marriage relevant or irrelevant?
Irrelevant. It's always been irrelevant. I never gave a fuck about being in a same-sex marriage. Is that the question?
No, I mean for people on the outside looking in.
Oh,
right.
Do they think now that I'm married it's okay? I don't know what anybody thinks, to be honest. I have no idea. No one has ever personally ever said anything to me or Stephanie about us being lesbians and being together. None of that. Only negative comments we get is on YouTube. Swear to God, I've never The last time I had someone say something about me being gay was when I was younger, when I was like 18, 19. I remember some guy, he was just mad because the girl I was with didn't want to talk to him. He was like, you dyke. But as far as like real life, I've never had anybody say anything strange to us.
I really think
to me.
Because we don't give a damn. Like,
maybe.
We don't let people, like what people say really affect us. Like, you know, a lot of people really like absorb things people say about things.
Yeah, they actually care.
These people say this. I think both of us are both like, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. So it's like, they can't prey on us like that.
I think a lot of people care though, to begin with, because of their parents. If their parents are against it, then that's their first issue. Like, my mom, my dad didn't like it. Then they got their aunts and uncles, their siblings, everybody's hating on it. So it's like, that's what makes it hard for people. But
the thing is, society accepts it more now.
Yeah.
Like in 2020.
That's true.
Society accepts it more. Especially when you have two women together versus two men.
Oh yeah, they don't like two men.
They don't like two men. It's not.
And it's not fair.
Accepted.
Yeah.
Two women.
It's because they think two women are beautiful together, but two men are, that don't make no damn sense.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. And it's the men who have a problem with the men being with men too.
But even women are like that. Because I'm not gonna lie. When I see two women together, I'm like, okay, whatever. When I see two guys, it make me mad.
That's because how you gonna be mad?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, that's because you must want all the men. She like,
Nah,
you with a woman.
She'd be like, oh damn, he was fine.
Right.
I wanted some of that. I could have had some of that ding dong.
Exactly.
And now he is wasted. You know you're wrong for that, right? You know you're wrong for that. I look at it this way.
I'm praying on that.
Okay.
Because it's wrong. It's
Yeah.
really wrong, but you know.
This is the way I see it.
Society is like that. I'm not the only one.
You
like
are
that.
part of, you were part of the problem.
Yeah.
I think that I think love is love. I think no matter what, communication is key in everything that you do, and that love is love. So if you're in love with another male and you're a male, if you're in love with another female and you're a female, you know, the only thing I can't support is this craziness with the pedophile crap, talking about it's a condition or whatever.
It ain't no damn condition.
I'm not gonna get into that because that's a sore subject with me. But love is love, and the heart wants what the heart wants, and it just is what it is, and that is the way life is. You got to accept it, and I think a lot of times people don't make these pivotal changes about what they think about sexuality until they have a child, or until it becomes somebody that they know, and then it becomes somewhat acceptable. But I've also had, and sad story, but I've also had, and you're out there and you're probably gonna see this video, a soldier come out and say, you know, their families wrote them completely off to the point, you know, where, you know, when major events happened in their home, they wouldn't even notify them. So it's pretty sad to see. It's pretty sad to see.
It is. I would never condone anybody doing that to a family member. I know that we had, it may have been easy for me to, I never really came out. I was just out. And that was just, I was just like, I had a girl at the house, and then that was just it. You know, my sister was, I'm like, hi, this is my girlfriend. She was like, oh, okay.
We don't have no scissors here?
But I didn't have, baby, can you grab some scissors, babe? It's 28 minutes. So my mom didn't necessarily know I was gay because I didn't live with her when I was 17. So she didn't know until I went over her house one day when I was 19 and what?
Sister, let's take that back. You don't remember when you got caught with some 7 years old?
Oh, I ain't talking about that.
Wait. I didn't even know about this. She got caught at 7 years old humping?
A girl.
Yeah.
She was something, it was something like that.
Oh yeah, 7,
really
9, 12, 10.
The girl mama came and told mama.
You told.
I didn't tell.
Yes, you did. You told on me one time. You called me in the laundry room, and then you was like, I'm telling mama.
Look at that vein pop out her damn neck.
Another time? Oh yeah, it was probably another time.
I spent the night over somebody's house.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, in Montclair. I want to say it was in Montclair.
And what happened?
And you was humping a little girl, and then the mom had went in the room and caught y'all. Oh. And then she came and told mama.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it probably happened. I had a couple of girls in my day. Was it probably Eugenia?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it was a lot of girls. I was in the school bathroom, different stuff like that. But yeah, I said I didn't come out.
Right.
I knew I was gay when I was little, or I knew I liked girls. But I'm saying once I was almost adult, that's when I was like, oh, you know, I think I'm gay. you know, for sure. And then my mom didn't know though. Well, she did know. Because when I was 12, she was like, you can't marry a woman. When I was 12, and I was just like, why are you even saying that to me? I don't even know what you're talking about. But she must have known, you know, she must have really knew. But I remember her telling me a few months before she died, she told me that you told her it was okay for me to be gay or something. And that changed her, not that I cared, because I mean, I love my mom, but I didn't care what she thought about my sexuality or what anybody thought about it. But it was nice kind of to hear that she could deal with it with herself, within herself.
I think what it was is at that time, I did have a conversation with Mama about that because she had really, at that point in her life, was really getting saved and into the church and stuff like that. And I think she let outside influences tell her that it was wrong, right?
Yep.
So at the end of the day, I was trying to tell my mama, you know, that this is your daughter, this is my sister, you know, I love my sister unconditionally no matter what. And I don't think there was a time, I look back on it, I don't think you ever came out and told me you was gay. It was just, it was what it was. And for me, it was just like, and what?
Okay.
I was like, it wasn't like, how come you didn't tell me a long time ago? Or it wasn't like, you just now telling me or anything like that. It was just like, okay, I mean, I'm
great.
Great. So I'm not tripping. But some people didn't look that. Mama didn't look at it that way. You know, a lot of people think and believe that you're condemned to hell if you engage in any type of homosexual activity and stuff like that. So, you know, each person has their beliefs. But I will tell you this, for those who are out there that got kids and who believe that, you know what? You only got one child, right? Or, you know, you only got so many children. When they're gone, you know. There are a lot of folks out there doing things to themselves because they're not accepted or whatever the case may be. Go out there and embrace your child. You might not necessarily like what they're doing or like what they're engaging in. And I'm not even just talking about sexuality. I'm talking about anything that they do in life. Anything. They might be working somewhere you don't like because they're a stripper. They might be doing, you know, whatever. You only got one child. Go out there and hug your child because you don't know what they're going through. Or
and you gotta remember,
you gotta be supportive.
This is a separate human being. This is not your life.
You know I don't like being interrupted,
living.
Right?
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I just did that because you do that shit all the time. But go ahead.
I interrupt you all the time?
No, because you don't like being interrupted. I remember seeing that video. See?
What video?
The one where she kept interrupting you on purpose.
Oh my God. That shit was annoying as hell. Yeah, I was just agreeing with what my brother was saying. We are individuals, everybody, even if you have a child, that's still an individual human being that's gonna grow up and live their own life. How can you dictate your child's life? So you won't have your kid living your life? If you wanna not be gay, not be gay. If your kid is gonna be gay, they're gonna be. If she's gonna be a stripper, she's gonna be a stripper. Don't be mad because she look better than you or whatever the case is. It is what it is. Let your child live and be happy. Or you end up not having one. They're either going to be estranged or hurt themselves or whatever the case is. Would you rather have your kid or not? And if you rather not have them, then get out their life. Go away. Shit.
You got to encourage them no matter what they're doing.
And if your parent is being a cunt, then forget them. You don't need them. Bye.
Sometimes you got to move on.
Shit. Thanks for giving birth for me. Bye.
Yep.
That's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We gon' eat a little, prank a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait. Enjoy your life, live it up. Don't let anybody get in your way. Like, share, and comment. And don't forget to subscribe and put on your seatbelt, cause it's one hell of a ride.